There is no doubt that the benefactor in the game is representing Mercedes in real life. The question is how many Mercedes vehicle aka benefactor we got in the game. Join me in this video to discover all the benefactor vehicles we got in the game and more details. I'm beargames, your host in this video. In my last video I did all BMW available in the game, so if you miss it I will leave the link in the description below. Without any further talk, let's get started. Starting with the Benefactor Panto. So the Benefactor Panto is a two-door small car. We seen it first in story mode, then it came to GTA 5 online as part of I'm Not a Hipster update. It's obvious that this car is not based on Mercedes. In fact, it's based on real life Smart 42. In terms of money, this car is free. Just steal one from the street and it's totally yours. And in terms of speed, this car can hit 100 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. There is nothing special about this car, so that's it for this car. Get it or no, it's up to you. Up next, I got the only convertible in this list, which is the Sorano. So the Benefactor Sorano is a convertible sport car available in both sides, story mode and online mode. Let's talk about design. So the Benefactor Sorano is based on real-life Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG Roadster. In terms of money, this car is free. Just steal one from the streets and it's totally yours. Top speed isn't bad. This car can hit 121 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. And I would say that's it for this car. It doesn't have any special abilities, for example like M&A Tech or HSW upgrade, so it's a little bit dry. There is nothing special about it. Next up I got an off-roader vehicle, which is the Streeter. So the Benefactor Streeter is a four-door sports car added to the game as part of Doomsday Heist update. Design-wise, the Streeter is based on real-life Mercedes-Benz E-Class all-terrain 4x4. Price-wise, this car will cost you $500,000, and in terms of speed, this car can hit only 110 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. However, don't forget that this car is an off-roader, so take it to Mount Chiliad and enjoy it there. And that's it for this car. Let's move to the next one. Next in the line, I got an OG car, which is the Cyrano. So the Benefactor Cyrano is a four-door SUV vehicle. We seen it first in GTA 4. Then it came to GTA 5 in both sides, story mode and online mode. Design-wise, the Cyrano is inspired by the real-life Mercedes-Benz M-Class W164. In terms of money, this car is totally free. Just grab one from the street and it's totally yours. And in top speed, it's kinda disappointing because this car will hit only 101 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. But you can't expect a lot from this car because it's an OG car. Next in line, I got another SUV, which is the Dubsta. So the Benefactor Dubsta is a four-door SUV available in both sides, story mode and online mode, and we will see it in GTA 6 as well. Design-wise, the Dubsta is inspired by the real-life Mercedes-Benz G-Class. If you are wondering how much it costs, I would say it's totally free. Just grab one from the street and it's totally yours. In terms of handling and speed, this car got a humble performance, so it will hit 102 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. But I would say that players are more interested about the Dubsta 2, which is the other variant of the regular Dubsta. The Dubsta 2 is not available to purchase in the websites. However, you can find it in the street. But there is a trick. You can't find it easily. I did show a method how to find it. The video will be in the description below, so make sure to watch it. The difference between the Dubsta and Dubsta 2 is just the visual differences. For example, like the windshield is a little bit tinted. But in terms of speed and performance, it's the same. It's just like the regular Dubsta. And that's it for this car. Let's move to the next one. Still in the Dubsta section, but this time I got the Dubsta 6x6. The Benefactor Dubsta 6x6 is an off-roader vehicle. We seen it first in story mode, then it came to the online mode as part of I'm Not a Hipster update. This car is eligible for a M&A Tech system, so you can choose between the missile lock-on jammer or remote control system. And design-wise, the Dubsta 6x6 is inspired by the real-life 6x6 Mercedes-Benz G63. Price-wise, this car isn't expensive, so this car will cost you $249,000. And in terms of speed, this car will hit 104 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. Keep in mind that this thing is an off-road vehicle, so take it to Mount Chiliad and you will see by yourself. That's it for this car. Moving forward to a familiar one, which is the Krieger. The Benefactor Krieger is a two-door supercar added to the game as part of Diamond Casino Resort update. Design-wise, the Krieger is based on real-life Mercedes AMG 1. And price-wise, this car is kinda expensive, so it will cost you $2.8 million. Yeah, it's kinda expensive, but for your money you will get yourself a supercar with an impressive top speed of 128 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. Unfortunately, this car is kinda forgotten. It doesn't have HSW upgrade or e-money tax system. So that's it. Buy it or no, it's up to you. Next up, I got an OG one, which is the Glendale. The Benefactor Glendale is a 4-door OG car. We've seen it first in GTA San Andreas and GTA Vice City and GTA Vice City Stories. Then it was available in GTA 5 Story Mode. Then Rockstar decided to add it to the online mode as part of I'm Not a Hipster update. Price-wise, this car isn't expensive, so it will cost you $200,000. And design-wise, this car is based on real-life Mercedes-Benz E-Class W123. This car is eligible for Benny Shop, but as you know, Benny Shop isn't cheap, so Benny will charge you $500,000. And if you are not a fan of Benny Shop, this car is still available for another shop, which is the Arena Shop. Take the Glendale to the Arena Workshop and you will get yourself the Benefactor Bruiser. However, this transformation isn't free, so the Arena Workshop will cost you $1.6 million to get the Bruiser. So the Bruiser is an armored, weaponized off-roader vehicle added to the game as part of Arena updates. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Arena work vehicles, and if you've been watching my videos lately, I'm not interested in those kind of cars. I'm more interested in clean-looking cars. In terms of speed, the regular Glendale will hit 107 miles per hour when fully upgraded, and the Bruiser will hit 109 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded, and that's it for this car. Next up, I got a Formula 1 car, which is the Benefactor BR8. So the Benefactor BR8 is a Formula 1 car added to the game as part of Los Santos Summer Update Special. Design-wise, the Benefactor BR8 is based on real-life 2011 Red Bull RB7 Formula 1 car. The handling of this car is amazing. However, the top speed is disappointing because this car will hit 121 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. And that's not good, especially when you have to pay $3.4 million to get this car. For me, that's a waste of money, so it's up to you if you want to get this one or no. That's it for this car. Next up, I got the Schwarzer. So the Benefactor Schwarzer is a 2-door sports car available in both sides, story mode and online mode. Design-wise, this car is based on real-life Mercedes-Benz C63 IMG. Let's talk about money. So this car is totally free. Just get one from the street and it's totally yours. And let's talk about performance. So this car got a decent handling and the top speed isn't bad as well, because this car will hit 117 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. To be honest, that's not bad for a free car. Next up in the list, I got the Shafter LWB. The Benefactor Shafter LWB is a 4-door sport car added to the game as part of Exotic and Criminals update. Design-wise, the Shafter LBW is based on real-life Mercedes-Maybach S600. Let's talk about money. So the LWB will cost you $208,000. And to be honest with you guys, that's not expensive. That's actually so cheap. Even new players can get this car. And the top speed of this car is 109 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. There is another variant of the LW, which is the LW Armored. So the LW Armored is basically the same car, same everything. The only difference is the armor plating and the bulletproof glass and windshield. So the glass of this car will take 13 bullets to get through, and it will take two homing missiles to destroy, if you can lock on it, because this car is eligible for a money tax system, which is an effective system as we know. So let's talk about money. This car will cost you $430,000 to get, and it's still available to purchase if you want to get one. That's it for this car. Next up, I got the twin sister of the LWB, which is the Shafter V12. So the Benefactor Shafter V12 is a 4-door sports car added to the game as part of Executive Other Criminals update. And it's confirmed that we will see this car in GTA 6 as well. Design-wise, the Shafter V12 is based on real-life Brabus E V12, which is a Mercedes. Or to be more accurate, it's another variant of the Mercedes. Anyway, the V12 Shafter is free. Just steal one from the street and it's totally yours. And in terms of speed, this car will hit 126 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. There is an armored variant of the V12, which is the V12 Armored. Basically, it's the same car. The only difference is the armor plating doors and the bulletproof glass and windshield. The windshield of this car and the other glass of this car can take 13 bullets, and it will take 2 homing missiles before it destroys. And of course, just one RPG. Unfortunately, this car isn't eligible for a money tax system. So in terms of speed, this car will hit 125 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. And price-wise, this car will cost you $325,000 to get. Buy it or no, it's up to you. That's it for this car. Next up, I got the Filter. So the Benefactor Filter is a two-door luxury car. We seen it first in GTA San Andreas and GTA 4. Then it came to GTA 5 in both sides, story mode and online mode. Design-wise, this car is based on real-life Mercedes-Benz SL R107. Let's talk about money. So this car isn't expensive. It will cost you $145,000 to get. Let's talk about handling. The handling of this car is decent and it got a good top speed of 120 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. To be honest, that's not bad. I'm not sure if this car is still available to purchase or no, because it was one of the removed car. I don't know why Rockstar did this, but anyway, if you found it, you can buy it. That's it for this car. Moving to a familiar one, which is the LM87. So the Benefactor LM87 is a supercar added to the game as part of Criminal Enterprises update. Design-wise, the Benefactor LM87 is based on real-life Mercedes C9. And price-wise, this car will cost you $2.9 million to get. It's kinda expensive, but for your money, you will get yourself a supercar with a good handling and a good top speed of 127 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. That's it for this car. It's still available to purchase if you want to get one. Next up, I got the Turret Limo. So the Benefactor Turret Limo is an armored weaponized limousine car added to the game as part of Executive and Other Criminals update. Price-wise, this car will cost you $1.6 million to get, and design-wise, the Turret Limo is based on real-life 2010 Mercedes-Benz E-Class limousine. As you can see guys, this car got an armor plating in the doors and bulletproof windshield and glass. And there is a machine gun in the top of it, so don't be afraid to use it. The top speed of this car is just 90 miles per hour. And you can do nothing about it because this car cannot be modified or upgraded. This car is a Pegasus vehicle. I honestly don't recommend this car, so if you want to buy this one, be my guest. That's it for this car. Next up is one of my favorite, which is the Schlagen GT. So the Benefactor Schlagen GT is a two-door sport car added to the game as part of Arena War update. And design-wise, the Schlagen GT is based on real-life Mercedes AMG GT, which is a good look in real life, and I would say that Rockstar did a really good job designing this car. Price-wise, the Schlagen GT isn't expensive. It will cost you $1.3 million to get. In the performance side, it doesn't disappoint because this car will hit 125 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. Unfortunately, this car doesn't have Imani-Tech system or HSW upgrade, so it's kinda forgotten. Anyway, that's it for this car. Buy it or no, it's up to you, but I honestly recommend this car. If you have the money, go get one. Next in the line, I got the Sterling GT. So the Benefactor Sterling GT is a two-door sport classic car added to the game as part of Cotton Gains Part 1 update. Design-wise, the Sterling GT is based on real-life Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. Sterling GT is eligible for HSW upgrade, and I did mention it in my video. Go check it out in the description below. Let's talk about money. So the Sterling GT will cost you $975,000 to get. That's not in the expensive side, so I would say it's totally affordable. In terms of speed, this car will hit 113 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded, but hey, don't forget that this car is eligible for HSW upgrade. If you want to know the speed of this car after the HSW upgrade, go check it out in the description below, because I'm not gonna say it here. Overall, I would say that this car is worth buying, so if you have the money, go get one. That's it for this car. Moving to the last SUV in this list, which is the Benefactor XLS. The Benefactor XLS is a four-door SUV added to the game as part of Finance Felony updates back in 2016. Design-wise, the XLS is based on real-life Mercedes GL class. And price-wise, this car will cost you $253,000 to get. And the top speed is kinda disappointing because this car will max out at 106 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. There is another variant which is the XLS Armored. Basically, it's the same car, same everything. The only difference is armor plating in the doors and the bulletproof windshield and glass. The resistance of the glass of this vehicle is about 13 bullets, and it can take 2 homing missiles before it's destroyed. Let's talk about money. So price-wise, this car will cost you $525,000 to get, and surprisingly, it's a little bit faster than the regular one. So this car can hit 108 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded, and that's it for this car. Next, I got the Terabyte. So the Benefactor Terabyte is an armored weaponized commercial military vehicle added to the game as part of After Hours update back in 2018. You can get this vehicle for $1.3 million from the website or stock carry and cash. But you can't get this vehicle unless if you own Nightclub or Garment Factory. The Terabyte got a similar functionality like the Mobile Operation Center or the Avenger, with the option to get a vehicle workshop for the MK2 oppressor and the weapon workshop as well. And let's not forget about the drone station. You can keep your oppressor MK2 in this vehicle, so just to save space in your garages. Design-wise, the Terabyte is based on real-life Mercedes-Benz Zetro 6x6 expedition vehicle. In terms of speed, you are not expecting this vehicle to be fast, are you? So, as a result of that, the Terabyte will hit 87 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. That's it about this vehicle. Get it or no, it's up to you. Moving to the last vehicle in this list, which is the Volkswagen Hammer. So the Benefactor Volkswagen Hammer is a sedan car added to the game as part of Button Dollars Bounties update back in 2024. This car is eligible for drift zone, but me personally found it too big because my style drifting is going into tight and sharp corners, and to do that you need a small car. Anyway, design-wise, the Volkswagen Hammer is based on real-life Mercedes-Benz W124. And let's talk about money. So this car will cost you $1.7 million to get. In terms of handling, this car it's kinda easy to spin, even without the drift tune. And the top speed is kinda disappointing as well because this car will hit 122 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. I don't know about you guys, but for me that's kinda slow. And that's it for this car. Buy it or no, it's up to you. And that's it. That was all the Benefactor vehicles available in the game. If you think I missed one, let me know in the comments. If you made it to this point, I would say thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button for me and subscribe to never miss any future upload. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Beargames signing the video off. Peace out, boys.